Believe that this is happening right now, you guys. I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for like over 10 years now. So, hi, oh my gosh, hi guys, my name is Hannah and I'm a director photographer based out of New York City. A lot of you may know me off of my TikTok where I do my makeup videos. But if you've been following me for a while now, you know that I'm a director photographer. Cannot believe that this is happening! I have been trying to set up my lighting and the camera gear and everything for the last maybe like, I don't know, I'm not even exaggerating when I'm saying this, probably for like the last 4 or 5 hours, I would say. I know, I'm crazy. But yeah, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I have like a little live feed on my computer to see myself, make sure I'm in focus and stuff like that. Please guys, be very, very patient with me. I don't really know much about like doing this whole YouTube thing. I literally feel like such a boomer doing this. When I was like setting up my lights and camera and everything, I literally was just like, why am I so old? Why is this taking me so long to figure this out? I feel like I should be able to do this in like 5 seconds, but it doesn't, because when you're trying to frame yourself in a shot by yourself, you're literally just like walking back and forth between like the camera and the thing, and then tweaking the light, and then da 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 da. Me just literally grabbing my hair, like this is gonna help my anxiety with anything at all. I figured that I would just like introduce myself to you and we can like get to know each other a little bit more. So if you guys don't know, I was actually born in Ukraine and I came to America when I was 9 years old, straight to New York City. I've been here pretty much all of my life, like I have not gone anywhere. My parents moved us here when I was 9. Me and my sister have an older sister. So when we moved to New York, I was literally like 9 years old and I was like a little sponge and I was absorbing everything because I literally come from a very, very tiny small town called Irshava in the Zakarpattia region. And I think it's like somewhere around 8,000, maybe a little bit less than 8,000 people in the town. So it's just like a very different vibes than to New York City. I always grew up doing art like ballet, piano, painting, vocals, just like all the things. Like when you grow up in Ukraine, you kind of like dabble into all the different arts when you're a very small kid. We moved to New York. I ended up going to Ferrello H. LaGuardia, which is a high school here based in New York City that's like an art school, and that's where I fell in love with photography. I took a 35 millimeter film class and I literally was just like, I love this. This is the best thing ever. Like I remember going into the dark room and seeing the print come out like in front of my eyes developing, and I just thought it was such a magical experience. And I fell in love with it and I've been in love with it ever since. I always have this like funny running joke within my friends and family and stuff where I'm like, my first and only love has always been photography. It's just something that I feel has gotten me through a lot of very painful moments in my life. And as corny as that sounds, whatever. In a way, it's almost like a form of art that's kind of like disappeared, or it's very niche, because like I'm not talking about digital photography, I'm talking about like developing film, I'm talking about shooting medium format, going into the dark room, printing yourself, printing your colored film, just like all those things, you know. And I feel like there's very far few and in between who still really appreciate the art form of photography. And I think it's just something that I'm probably gonna do until I'm like, however old I am. Like I've always dreamed about having a house somewhere, and I've always wanted to have one room dedicated to be a dark room in the house. That's like always been a dream of mine. I just want to be able to like step away from the world and like go into a dark little cave and just create art. Obviously, I also love doing makeup. I think I've just like always grown up to be a very creative person. Going to Fiorello H. LaGuardia and taking art classes and being able to dabble my fingers into different art styles and different art forms, and being able to experiment and really develop my eye for creativity. If you guys don't know, I actually have a background in post-production for over a decade. I'm a director photographer that works in fashion, beauty, and celebrity portraits. Yeah, it's just something that I've always loved to do, and I think I'll always forever do it. I feel like makeup and creating this YouTube channel and doing my little TikToks has just been kind of like an extension of myself as an artist and as a creative. I feel like I don't want to put myself and limit myself in just one box. I feel like for a very long time I was limited, or I was limiting myself, and people around me were limiting me into just like, you only do this one thing. And it's like, no, I have so many more other things that I want to do and I want to create and I want to experience and live and document and all of that good stuff. This is kind of what this YouTube channel is for, talking about creativity and inspirations. I think I'm gonna start a podcast on this page. I'm still trying to figure out a name for it, so please give me a moment. But I have a really cool idea of what I want to do. I think for me, doing this YouTube, I don't know if anybody else can relate to this. I feel like I'm in my 30s and I feel like right now I'm starting my life from scratch in a way, or maybe not from scratch, but I'm kind of like evolving and morphing into my own skin more, if that makes sense. Like I feel like I'm breaking out of my shell and I'm starting to break the barriers that a lot of life experience have put on me. I feel like for a very long time I was just kind of like trapped, and I wasn't able to experiment with all the things that I wanted to, you know? Anyway, also, if you guys ever want to check out any of my photo video work, I'm gonna leave my website description down below, so you can go please check it out if you feel like it. You don't have to. I don't know. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, you guys, and I will see you in my next one. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Is that what YouTubers say? Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, and leave a comment down there, and leave a like up here, and do this, and scoopity scoop, and give me 10 push-ups. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!